This is a story of someone who wrote his way out of his circumstances and then wrote his way to self-destruction. I thought, this is Tupac, this is Biggie, this is a hip-hop story. This is my next show.
The $10 founding father without a father got a lot.
Alexander Hamilton is one of the unsung heroes of our country.
He was a brilliant man and a daring man who had a vision.
Hamilton had the core idea about an aggressive role for government that enriches us all.
Well, the word got around, they said,
Mr. President.
Hey, man. When you told us, I'm going to do a rap about Alexander Hamilton, we said, well, good luck with that.
How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore,
What an incredible gift
dropped in the
these
middle
folks have
of
given
a forgotten
to the United States of America.
Caribbean
It is rare where a piece of art
squalor grow up to
can
be
remind
a
us
hero
about what's
of
best in
scholar.
ourselves.
The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14, they placed him in charge of a trading charter. And every day.
Who was Alexander Hamilton? He is not just the face on our $10 bill. He was born January 11th, 1755, and died July 12, 1804. He was not born from a family of means, but came from a humble family. Hamilton left his country of Croy and came to the United States to study and work hard. And with hard work, he was able to accomplish a lot. Living the American dream. He became the United States' first Secretary of Treasury, the main author of economic policy for George Washington's administration, established the national bank and tariff systems, assisted with facilitating a friendly trade relations with Britain. He also had a vision of strong central government, of vigorous leadership with strong executive branch, commercial economy, and strong military.
He was born a penniless orphan in St. Croix of illegitimate birth, became George Washington's right-hand man, became Treasury Secretary, caught beef with every other founding father, and all on the strength of his writing. I think he embodies the word's ability to make a difference.
Creation of Hamilton the musical, the idea. Lin-Manuel Miranda, a first-generation American of Puerto Rican descent, composer, lyrics, playwright, rapper, and actor best known for creating and starring in the Broadway musicals In the Heights and Hamilton. Why did Miranda decide to write the musical Hamilton? He read Churchill's biography where Hamilton wrote a letter to his father. He loved seeing and reading the American Revolution as told through the eyes of Hamilton. He wanted to share this history by writing it and translating it with a modern twist, using rap. When he started, he knew, as he puts it, that history teachers were going to love it. Quoting President Obama, "What a gift these folks have given the United States of America. It is rare when a piece of art can remind us of what is best in ourselves." Hamilton caused such a buzz that caused ticket sales to gross about 1.5 million weekly. All this brought everyone attention. The cast was getting offers from other projects and leaving. Miranda also wanted to pursue other endeavors, but struggled with the idea of what would happen to Hamilton, and he was unsure what to do.
I sort of fell in love with the story through Hamilton's eyes when I read Ron Chernow's biography. But I think the overarching sense is the notion of this thing we think we know or we learned or memorized as a set of facts, and finding the humanity in our founders. And with all its messy complexity, with the fact that they're flawed, but just their humanity and sort of this Hamilton story, which isn't really told as much as the other founders. You know, when you have Hamilton's view of the American Revolution and the founding of our country, you get to see a lot of cool stuff. It's like following Forrest Gump for 40 years, because he had a front seat for all of it. Yeah. And he had it from the perspective of an outsider who came to this country to get his education and got so much more than he bargained for. So it's just an incredible perspective. If you look at the revolution through his eyes, you get to see everything. But you also get, you know, you have a very unreliable narrator. You have a flawed narrator who made mistakes, who had a crack in the foundation in the sort of trauma of his early life, and also had the good luck to marry someone incredible, who lived more than a half century after his death, and really made her life about sort of prolonging his legacy and carrying it on in her way. And so I think that's the other thing people take away is, oh, we live and we die and we sort of have our time on this earth, and our legacy really is in the people who love us and what they do with that and what they do with the memories of us. And I think it forces everyone to reckon with that.
Miranda was faced with the potentially adverse consequences that came with leaving the cast of Hamilton. The cultural influence Miranda created through his Twitter following, the public lottery, #HamForHam impromptu performances, and the celebrity endorsements all contributed to the massive success of Hamilton. Miranda had primarily driven the social media trends himself, and leaving the show caused him concern about how the show would maintain the same social media buzz to keep the fans engaged and the seats filled. Miranda also faced the potential consequences of using his social media platforms to promote his future projects post-Hamilton without compromising the following and success Hamilton had achieved.
The show's creator and star, Lin-Manuel Miranda, released a very humbled statement expressing his gratitude. The statement included, to be the 9th musical to ever win the Pulitzer Prize for Drama in its 100-year history is truly humbling for all of us. However, Miranda took to his Twitter to freak out with excitement. He tweeted a GIF of Christian Bale in disbelief with the caption, Pulitzer. He also tweeted the word grateful about a dozen times. He also tweeted, gets in time machine, grabs 12-year-old me by the face. It gets so good, kid. Just hang in there. In addition to winning the Pulitzer, Hamilton is a Grammy Award-winning musical that has grossed over $60 million at the box office.
Miranda used Twitter to engage and connect with fans of Hamilton, as well as those who loved rap, history, and theater, by calling for fan art and poetry. Data from Twitter showed that about 65% of Miranda's tweets included a fan response or some type of fan engagement. His direct reply to fans via retweeting and commenting led fans to love him more. To capture the magic of the original cast, they planned to film the Broadway show before so many cast members left to pursue other roles, but did not know the best distribution platform for it, and whether the film might cannibalize the traveling production. The public lottery, later coined #HamForHam, awarded 21 seats at $10. The impromptu performances and cast appearances was effective in gaining traction on social media. Mike Carnes managed Hamilton's digital footprint and began recording #HamForHam performances and uploading them to YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, amassing thousands of views. A ticket for a live performance of Hamilton became more difficult for fans to get, and hashtag Ham4Ham was a way to allow fans from all over the world to participate. This helped bridge the non-attending public to see a preview of the show, as well as boosted publicity. To address Miranda's problems, our team came up with a few possible actions. Miranda's fear that his social media presence, no longer being mostly Hamilton-related, affecting the success of the show, presents the opportunity for Hamilton's brand pages, such as Twitter and Instagram, as well as other cast members, to increase their social media footprint. This could even include hiring a social media manager to run the brand pages. However, forcing social media interactions can come off as fake to fans if it's not genuine. Miranda's desire to interact and have a relationship with fans was natural. An in-depth analysis of product life cycle can be performed to determine if new mediums should be explored to enter into another phase of product cycle, such as movies and soundtrack sales. The power of social media can effectively be used to market a product and increase its market share. Demand can drive up the unit price of a product, especially with maxed out ticket sales and an already saturated social media. Hamilton can incorporate more fan interactions, such as media upload contests, giveaways, or even rebranding hashtag Ham4Ham. This will drive more traffic to Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube pages. One way would be to incorporate the Hamilton Twitter with the online lottery of hashtag Ham4Ham, by requiring a passcode only available on Twitter minutes before the lottery opens. Additionally, they could utilize crowdsourcing to encourage more fan interactions and traffic to their social media platforms. However, this may not lead to new interactions, only more interactions with current followers. Miranda can create a buzz on social media by promoting his replacement, driving traffic to his page where he can continue social media engagement already promoted by Miranda. And finally, more time can be dedicated on offline impact to reach users who are not online. Our team has decided that the best recommended course of action to address Miranda's first problem, which is how he can promote his new endeavors without compromising Hamilton, is to direct focus on Hamilton's brand pages and other cast members to increase their social media footprint. While Miranda was the face of Hamilton on social media, the responsibility does not fall on him alone. Hiring a social media manager and encouraging other cast members to stay active on social media would be the best initial action Miranda can take. The second problem, being how Hamilton can maintain its social media presence, can be addressed by Hamilton incorporating more fan interactions. This goal could be overseen by the social media manager.
Miranda's impromptu performance for a couple of hours before showtime outside of Broadway's Richard Rodgers Theater on Wednesdays and Saturdays had a great impact and influence on social media's effectiveness. Hamilton sold $27.6 million worth of tickets before it opened due to social media strategy, grossing over $75 million at the box office against upfront investments of $12.5 million. Bell instructs that Miranda should let the fans tell the story of Hamilton. Footnotes: social media, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, among others, have great influence over people by connecting with them in a personal way. Miranda had the right idea: give people what they want, access to the Hamilton cast and mini plays. Make them feel a part of the roots of the play and let the people tell a Hamilton story. Social media plays a vast role in promoting Hamilton, not only by exciting people with the diverse cast, but by adding to the enthusiasm by engaging with them before the play had even begun, making them feel a part of its inception.
How does a bastard orphan son of a whore and a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by providence, impoverished in squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar? The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14 they had placed him in charge of the trade and charter, and every day while slaves were being slaughtered or carted away across the waves, our Hamilton kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter. Then a hurricane came and devastation reigned, and our man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. Well, the word got around, they said this kid is insane, man. Took up a collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came, and the world is gonna know your name. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. His name is Alexander Hamilton, and there's a million things he hasn't done, but just you wait, just you wait. When he was 10, his father split, full of it, debt-ridden. 2 years later, see Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting in their own sick, the scent thick, and Alex got better, but his mother went quick. Moved in with a cousin, the cousin committed suicide, left him with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside, a voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself. He started retreating and reading every treatise on the shelf. There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead and destitute without a cent of restitution. Started working, clerking for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar cane and rum and other things he can't afford, scamming for every book he can get his hands on, planning for the future. See him now as he stands on the bow of a ship headed for a new land. In New York you can be a new man. The ship is in the harbor now, see if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroyed his rep, America forgot him. And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him. Alexander Hamilton, we were waiting in the weeds for you. You could never back down, you always had to speak your mind. But Alexander Hamilton, we could never take your deeds from you. In our cowardice and our shame, we will try to destroy your name, but the world will never be the same, Alexander. Yeah, I'm the damn genius that shot him. Thank you.
Thank you for being here today. We really appreciate that you took the time to be here and to listen to our presentation.